about 10 times a day, in and out. And every time you leave, I'm gone, Brianna. I call you, Brianna. I'm gone, Brianna. I call you, Brianna. I'm gone,
I
Brianna. I
got to
call you,
learn how to
Brianna. I'm gone,
focus
Brianna.
this
I call
right
you, Brianna. I'm gone, Brianna. I'm
on
gone,
me
Brianna.
so when it takes that shot. Hey, Pink Hearts, where y'all at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, hey. I haven't seen everybody since Christmas. What can I put up here? Oh my God. Who is that? Hey, Jace. What's up, girl? What's up? I ain't seen y'all. How was y'all Christmas? I'm up here in this kitchen trying to figure out what I'm going to cook because I don't want nothing from Christmas. So, I am going to make me up something. I'm going to make up something. Hey, I don't think I talked to y'all since I went to the buffet for my grandbaby's birthday. Oh, I just got showing all my goodies and stuff. Clean my screen up. Clean my screen up. Your Christmas was okay and was yours. Other than that, I'm and B are just strolling through. Girl, I was just strolling through there too. And I'm telling you, Jays, girl, these Latrue, these people have taken it over. I thought they was done. Every time you turn around, it's a new post up. I thought that I'm strolling through there too, and I can't find nobody on there but LA is on there. You know, the squad is gonna be on there and Sharita and all of them. But yeah, that's all that's on there. And it's just a bunch of messy channels on there. And I mean the Truthettes then took to this internet and then went crazy. Every time you turn around, it's a new post. So I guess they trying to get that bag up. But did you see, cause I had stopped putting they stuff up. Did you see though when the father, I did see, I don't know what to believe or to believe. I don't know what to believe. Do you know now? Okay, remember when I posted up there with the little girl talking about she heard him say that he was gonna take everybody out and stuff like that, and she was scared for the girl's life. Come to find out, the little girl heard Miss L's father say that. She didn't hear her daddy say it. She heard the father say it. And then when the father was approached with it because it's a lot of stuff that's behind the scenes that we didn't see. And it's a lot of footage that he didn't let out. So when he denied it and said he did not say that to the father, the father had told the uncles, the family members, the sister, the play sister, everybody. And when she called the father and approached him about it, he's saying that he wish he hadn't said nothing. He said, then he turned around and said he didn't say it, and that the man had just came in from the gym and then just said it out the clear blue sky. And so now she asking her daddy, is you taking your medication? Did you dream that he said? It's just a whole big old mess. Everybody trying to get their bag up. And then Tasha K, she coming back out with some more footage showing them on the couch when they was going to do the interview. So where that come from? With the manager? It's just crazy. And you know he the one went and filed for divorce. She didn't file for divorce. He did. And then she got, after he filed for divorce, she went to get a TPO against him. And with the information that he had, the judge denied it. So the judge wouldn't even give her a restraining order. So I'm wondering what kind of footage do he got to show the judge to keep him from her from getting the restraining order. And I'm still believing her story, and I don't know whether it's because he twisting her up or what. She need to watch her back, and all she can say, because let me tell you one thing, she did not know Kevin was had her on recording when she called him for counseling and asked him to help her fix her marriage. Now I seen that one when she said she wanted it to work and she called him. That's why I told people, you better be careful when you talking to folks and folks is recording you. It's cameras in the sky, baby. People got cameras on you everywhere. Did you see? And then the man got on there, Kevin got on there today. He on there, he all over the internet too. And he talking about and breaking it down and chopping her story up about her calling him crying to save her marriage. Now, one of the sisters of the truth is against him. They ain't talking to her because she on the girl side, the sister-in-law side. It's just a mess. It's a hot mess. And here Kevin is, he got 2 wives. Tell me about it. You be thinking you got problems. But when you see these people, girl, look, I'm so tired of this Christmas food. I got me some, I seen some of your dishes you be cooking like that. Girl, I got me some noodles. My daughter-in-law made some spaghetti. I got me some spaghetti sauce. Girl, your dishes be looking good. They be looking good. You know they got do you be putting your stuff on TikTok and stuff? Cause people love to watch cooking channels. Why don't you just cook on YouTube and show them how you prepare your food? You would blow up. If you would be consistent in it, if that's what you, I mean, if you would have time and be consistent in it. I mean, because I watch Auntie Fee. Do you ever watch her? That woman be cooking and cussing. She's so funny. But if you had time and those pretty dishes you be cooking, girl, all you would have to do is forget that the camera is in the kitchen and just be on there cooking. I'm fixing some noodles. This is my dish. I'm fixing some noodles. I'm gonna put that in there for a couple of minutes. I got some spaghetti sauce and some cheese. I sure do. Because I'm tired of that heavy food from Christmas. Last night I had nachos. Y'all got a gym, boys? Where y'all live, they got the best tacos out here ever. I had tacos. I had these nachos. And I bought some of their cheese sauce. And I put it on there. Some of the spaghetti sauce. My daughter-in-law make the best spaghetti ever. For Christmas, we had homemade stuffing, chicken and dressing. We had gang hens. We had ham. We had deep fried turkey. We had yams. We had roast. We had macaroni and cheese. We had crab salad. We had green beans with potatoes. What else we had? We had chitlins. Well, so y'all know I need to be consistent. I be busy. Also work. Work. It's in the making for the New Year's. I love Auntie Fee too, girl. Did you see her on Steve Harvey? She had him on his toes. She took over his show. Her grandson that be with her, I love him because he be having her going off. He be like, okay, what's the name of that? Well, I'ma call this mother effing such and such. I helped my uncle to her. He been watching her ever since. That woman knows she make that food look good when she cooking. And she was supposed to be going against Patti LaBelle for the sweet potato pie. Chitlin, girl, my mama made the best chitlins. Fish and for New Year's we having gumbo. My brother is making fried catfish. He doing gumbo, and we're gonna have some rice with it, and we're gonna have ribs. We're not gonna have, you know, all the Christmas like stuff. But yeah, Auntie Fee be doing it up. Okay, I don't like to get them too done. I went to the seafood buffet on the 24th because it was my granddaughter's birthday. And I'm done. And it was seafood night. I did a live in there. It was so much seafood and crab legs. I mean, food galore, and I took the camera all through the casinos. Cause see, at our casinos, our buffets, we got everything. It's so much food, and our dessert. So our dessert thing is one whole section by itself. But I just pray everybody had a beautiful Christmas. I know I did. I had such a good time. And my birthday is coming up next month. And I just want to be left alone. I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep because I have to get ready for my surgery. Do you really think if you're going to get a divorce? Let me see. I'm going to ask you, do you really think if they get a divorce, or is this all a skit, then reconcile? Girl, I'm a Capricorn. January the 8th. When is you? But you know what? I think that, like he told his brother when his brother asked him if he can, do some counseling and redo this thing, and he told his brother that it's just gonna happen. Did you see? Did I post the one when this happened? Last year when she was putting all his clothes out the closet, throwing them on the floor, and putting him out the house because allegedly he would not adopt her kids. And I was like, I feel for her, but this ain't a woman that's the 5th of January, girl. Now you feel me? You know where we coming from in this as independent women. We only can take so much. You only can come at us with so much. And we start reading between the lines. We be like, you know what? I'm feel for you. I'm on your side, but I'm reading between the lines here. And it's a little bit more to it than what you're saying. Because I know how, when I was married, how my mouth can get flipped and stuff like that. And a lot of times it's no excuse for a man to put his hands on you, but we can hit below the belt so hard and come at you and make you feel like you this small. And the thing about it, Capricorns are so independent until we feel like, you know what, you ain't gonna do nothing to hold over my head. I'm finna to do this myself. I can do this all by myself. If you with me, you with me. But if you ain't, then you know what? Your loss, baby. That's all it is to it. Because I ain't finna to beg nobody to stay with me. And I'm not finna to go on and on and on like this and keep putting my business out there in the street. Because as young as she is, like I was saying, she like my daughter and stuff like that. You gonna get a reputation and you gonna get a name for yourself. Because they already reaching off into her background saying what she did to baby. And found out that was a lie. Don't take no mess, and got a good heart to give you the shirt off our back. And the thing about it, I'm the type, and I know you is too, play me for anything, but don't play me for no fool. Don't try to get over on me. Play me for anything, but please don't act like I'm stupid and dumb. And don't try to dummy me down and make me look like no fool. No, I was married for 27 years. I was with him for 30 something. And when it got to the point where it was bringing shame on my name and I realized what was really going on, I said, oh no, baby. Oh no. I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I'm capable of making it on my own. And I am no stranger to hard work because work is in my DNA. And I'm a survivor. I ain't nobody's victim. And I'm telling you, and he was a good provider to my kids and stuff like that. And I know in my relationship, it was abuse on both sides. Even though he was a pastor and I was a first lady, we talked bad to each other. And I felt like when we did fight before we got in church, I felt like if I was fighting you back, that I wasn't being abused, because I was like, you know what? We gonna throw hands. You might whoop me, but before it's over, after it's over with, you gonna know I've been there. You ain't finna pop me and tell me to sit down somewhere, because that just don't happen. Not in my world. And if it did, I don't think I'd be getting on social media telling nobody. Because Capricorn's got this, it's not being, we got a sense of morals and privacy where we'll tell you a lot that's going on, put it out there, but we not finna to expose everything, because Capricorn women have a problem with being vulnerable and letting people see their weaknesses and their weak side. I guess because, I don't know, maybe because so many people respect our opinion and look up to us, and it seems like we got to be strong for everybody else, and we got to have a solution and an answer for everybody else's problem. But then when it comes to us, it seems like people don't give us that, I guess because we don't appear or act like we need it, but we do. And sometimes I be asking God, I be like, you know what, God, I need somebody to cry to too. I need a shoulder to lean on. But people think that we so strong. And that's why we're dealing with this situation right here. I see so many things and so many gaps and holes off in this whole thing, especially when it comes to bringing these kids in this. Because one thing I never did, I never talked down to my kids about their daddy, simply because I know he was a good provider. They saw what they saw. They wasn't crazy, but I was not gonna tell them, you don't lie, I mean, make him look bad, because I knew that he was a good provider. I know what he did, for them financially. And he was, and then he wasn't always bad. He went bad. These old trifling women out here in the street that they get to falling for and blow their heads up. And then they want to jump up and come back to you. No, not in this situation. It wasn't happening. Because it was my cousin. What was, I'm very proud of. We are strong, but we're quiet. Girl! Get behind closed doors and talk to Jesus like he's sitting on the couch. I'll be like, Lord, what about me? What about me? I can talk so strong to other people and lead them so encouraged. I lead them laughing, because they be like, Bridget, you will take anything or something. By the time you get through, we be laughing and talking. I be saying, by the time I get off the phone with you, I'm laughing and talking. and stuff about, what's done happened. Somebody can tell me some bad news about what's going on with them. Girl, by the time I get through talking to them, I done encourage them, and they laughing and talking, and when I hang up the phone, it almost seemed like I done took on their burden and they weight. But then in my heart, I feel so good because I feel like I left them in good spirits and, help them with what they was going through. But then that weight is left on me. And then when it come my turn and I'm going through something, people just blow it off like, that ain't nothing you going through that bad. So I have to learn to encourage myself. And like the Bible, God say he always got a ram in the bush, and how God encourages me when I'm going through that time. Somebody will come my way, or I see something on TV or read something where somebody is going through something so much far worse than I am. And I begin to feel guilty, and I begin to say, Lord, forgive me. How can I complain? And I got a roof over my head, a car to drive, income, go and get dressed up and do this and do that. And so I come down on myself about feeling bad for myself. And that's what just keep me motivated and keep me going. And then I find myself just talking to God, and God meets my needs, and he blessed me with the things, the desires of my heart. And and that's how I level up. Because I refuse to be that next angry black woman that's walking around with her head down talking about, woe, it's me. Bridget gonna always be on top of her game. Ain't nobody gonna be like, child, did you see Bridget? I seen Bridget, she's so down and out and busted and disgusted over there. No, I'm not finna to give you a chance to do that. This what I'm finna to do. I'm finna to put some in there. This some good spaghetti sauce. And I'm the type of person, you cross me, and I see all you trying to do is use me and make a fool out of me. You know how they say folks will ghost you? I will ghost you. Don't be meaning to, but I guess it's a protection mechanism for us. Rather than you to hurt me, I'll build a wall, or I'll just disappear. And I'll eventually come back around, but I ain't gonna give you a chance to keep on hurting my feelings and stuff, because my feelings is too easy to be hurt. And people don't think that my feelings can be hurt. I just don't let you know, because I don't want to give you that ammunition, because if I let you know what hurt me, then you going to use that against me again. Don't play with me. But on the other hand, I give you the clothes off my back. I done been at church and people say, oh, that is so pretty. You got on, I like that necklace, and I like them earrings. And I be like, you want it? And I ain't got no problem. I like them shoes. I'll step out of them. You got some house shoes in the car, you can have them, because it's material things. And I know I can get it back. And I'm the type of person that I know that God, when I bless others, he bless me. And I don't be jealous of nobody else's blessing. When people get something and be blessed, I be so happy for them like it was mine. That's why these people on YouTube that's going against each other, that's making money and getting likes and stuff and trying to bust each other's channel down, that is so disgusting to me. And for these women to talk like they talk to one another and talk about each other's kids and wishing death on each other's kids and born your Betty, all this old different stuff. It's enough money to be made for everybody. You just got to put your work in. Make you some reels. Do you some shorts. I mean, turning each other's jobs and stuff. That's some serious stuff. People been working places for years, and then people on the internet you don't even know then called your job, turned you in, wanting you to show your paperwork. I got to show you my paperwork? Who are you? Trying to see if you really a nurse, if you really do this, if you really do that. Really? Women are so treacherous to one another. You don't see too many men on the internet doing that to each other. I don't care about material things. And I love nice things, but not to the point where I'm obsessed about them. Same people, they go crazy over the same people. I'm telling you, people that you be going hard for, that's what happened to me with my cousin that was like a sister. People you go hard for is the very ones that will hurt you. And I would be looking at these YouTube channels. I said, now, because I appreciate Jays, you just don't know. I had did my YouTube channel over a year ago. And it was so hard for me to get that 1,000 subscribers. And I thank the truth for that, because what got me there was posting a video. And I thank them for that, even though it's unfortunate this is what had to happen. But I give honor and props to who props is due. And then y'all begin to come on, subscribe to my channel and stuff like that. And I appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel and seeing, enough interest in me to tune in to me, because I said I wanted to be positive and be able to help people and help the next person, and give them some sound advice, because, I've been here long enough to know a little something. I know the street, and I know, the church and everything. And so I appreciate you guys. I put a post up today showing my appreciation, because it showed me how, since I've been doing the truths, girl, do you know, since I have posted them and the stuff I've been posting, I have got 1.6 million views. Yet once we leave here, somebody else is going to be enjoying it. For the best, because it's too much negativity out there. Do you see how, girl, the CEO, Rodney Nation, I know you done seen him. I know everybody done seen him. That man talked to them women so bad on that, channel, and it seemed like they be coming on to get a reaction out of him. And he be drinking that liquor and fixing that little hat on his head. This is the CEO, Rodney Nash. That man. I said, Lord have mercy. That man talk to folks worse than LA do. And I can't understand the people that tune in and pay for subscriptions and badges to let you talk to them like that. I said, now when I get my badges and stuff and start charging for my ain't no way in the world. I can't even fix my mouth to talk to folks like that. There's no way. And when they come on there, be saying, shut up. I didn't hear them say, shut up, ho. Get off my channel, B. And the thing about it, what they don't realize, the same people they talking to like that is the same people that put them up there. The same people that put you up there can unsubscribe to you and bring you down. Yes, you still have your channel, but you ain't gonna make that money if everybody unsubscribe to you. And now it seems like the whole thing is like groups of people coming together. You got to be in some sort of group in order to be successful on YouTube. I said, no, I will not. I will not. Yeah, I will go on a positive panel, but in order to get along, I don't have to do all of that. And talk to people like they dogs and like the squad and stuff like that. Talk, just to laugh and talk about people and act like I'm giving somebody some sound advice, but in the meantime, between time, I'm talking about them like a dog. I don't know how some of these people, these channels sleep at night, because it's a lot of bullying going on there. And then the thing about it, what they don't look at is people got kids that's going to school with other kids that watch YouTube. And our kids deal with enough already in this world that has no rules than to go and have to deal with somebody that is coming off of YouTube telling all their mama's business, and their mama putting all their business out in the street, and it's just a hot mess. It could be somebody that's living right down the street from you, and kids go to school with your kids. And I know how I was about my kids when they was going to school and they came home crying. I was up at the school and it was going to be a problem. Had my kids coming home, sitting up in the room, and I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I said, what is wrong? Nothing. I'd be like, oh, something is wrong. Did you tell the teacher? Well, I'm going to school. And kids nowadays, I mean, they are not fearful of anything. They will hurt you, and then it be innocent kids end up getting hurt because you got a child in school that's being bullied or got to take the flack of what they didn't heard or somebody else didn't heard on the Facebook or internet that you going through. And it's some kids ain't gonna take and then go to school with a gun and get to blasting folks. And innocent kids get killed and hurt. Because you all on Facebook acting a fool. And for this lady named Sharita, Try Me, I don't know if you seen her, and both of her sons is good in football. I applaud her for that. To be a single mother and raise two sons that's going to pros. No, she had 3 of them on there. They was in an interview. And for grown tail stanky women, stanking. I'm like Rodney now. Just stanking. not to get them kids they props. Young black men getting ready to sign contracts. And you still talking about them boys, and them boys ain't done nothing but worked hard to get where they at. And I applaud they mother, but I really think she should come up off of social media with all of this negative talk going back and forth too, because she already got the money getting ready to flow up in her house where they finna to sign contracts. And don't know coaches and no coaches' wives need to tune in and see her talking crazy like she talking. I wish I could talk to her and tell her, please don't mess this up for your kids. Because you don't never know who watching this, baby. You got kids, and people want you to keep talking reckless like this because they want the wrong person to get a hold of it. Her name is Sharita, and her channel is Try Me. And talking about jump on this train. No, turn that train off and focus on the big picture that's in front of you. And that's your sons that's getting ready to sign these contracts that's going to pay you more than YouTube can ever pay you. It's just, but it's like the Bible said in the last days, how to be. So nothing really should even surprise us, Jay, that happened. In the world, and come to a point where they love mess and confusion more than they like peace, more than they love peace. If it ain't messy and if it ain't confusion, then they don't want to see it. You let a fight break out at Walmart, it's gonna go viral. But let me take my camera to church live and let a sermon be preached. I can count the people that's going to come on and flick off. This is the thing that we call life. Ain't no rules in the world for these kids. It's no such thing as no. Out here in Reno, girl, don't you know out here in Reno, we got more dispensaries that sell marijuana and stuff than we got markets. You ain't got to have no medical card. You ain't got to have no doctor's note. All you need is your ID and be 21 and walk right in one of them dispensaries. Put your card up under that window and go in there and buy what you want. They sell anything from candy bars to rubbing cream to marijuana, and they selling the pre-rolls. I said back in the day when I did smoke, I said we rolled our own. I said that they got that lazy where they paying the folks to roll it for them too. And I don't know what this is they smoking nowadays because they got to keep smoking it. Back in the day, you could smoke it to watch a good movie, eat, and then go to sleep. But now, that's what it said. The devil just roaming the earth said that the last days shall be first, and he said the first shall be last. And he roving the earth, girl, seeking to and fro who he may devour. And don't let him catch you off your game. That's why I watch a lot of TD Jakes. You ought to turn to his channel on YouTube. Girl, that man breaks scriptures down and put you into the scene as if you was there. Some people don't understand the Bible because they want to start from the beginning and read to the ending. That's not how you read the Bible. And so it's hard for them to understand. And that's why I was telling the women, go to the Bible bookstore, get you a woman's Bible, King James Version, and it got commentary in it. And it's gonna break it down to you in layman terms. I mean, like the Bible says, a fool would understand. It don't have all the thee and thou and stuff like that. And stop trying to go getting these big old pretty Bibles with these words that's gonna twist you up and stuff, and get a commentary Bible. Because we cannot live off the pastor's salvation. The Bible says if the blind lead the blind, you both gonna fall into the bottomless pit. And we got so many people, men and women, calling themselves the man and woman of God, that's deceiving the people. And they don't even realize that they being deceived, because if you don't stand for something, you gonna fall for anything. And we live in a day, in a time where we got young people that's looking for something to believe in, looking for something to latch on to, looking for a solid foundation. Really looking for some rules and some regulations and some boundaries. Everybody and everything needs some boundaries. You can't say yes to everything, because it's going to all go wrong. It's going to crumble. And that's why we got to build our house on a solid foundation. We cannot build our house on sand. Say, it's something in the water ain't clean, nor the milk. Even got the little babies out here dancing, girl, twerking. Happened to be old-fashioned ways. Girl, grandmothers not like they used. Ain't no more grandmothers. What you talking about? The grandmothers has got good knees now. Good knees. Good knees. And the thing about it, what hurts my heart is that we got young people. Girl, do you love him? I love T.D. Jakes with his black self. Oh, that black man know he can break it down for you. And then when ain't nobody saying nothing, girl, he'll say, holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. The man, he break it down. And we don't have too many preachers now that's out there like that now, because a lot of them is talking mostly about buying into the ministry, even though yeah, I'm shaking my head too. They talking a lot of prosperity, and I believe in paying my tithes and helping the ministry and stuff. But if that's all you talking about, then a light gonna come on in my head and say, okay, after all of that, okay, what you feeding me? Because I need something. I need something in here that's going to take me over. That's why I tell people, you need to have a personal relationship with God. You better get to know God for yourself, because it's going to come a time where mama ain't going to be there. Grandmama going to be in the club with her good knees. Auntie gonna been left and went on to be with God, and you gonna be by yourself. Your back gonna be against the wall, and then who you got to turn to? I tell people all the time, there is no right way to pray. Pray like I'm talking to you. Talk to God like I'm talking to you. God want us to be real and upfront with him like that. We ain't got to pray this formal prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you. Yeah, that's good. That's fine and well. But it's going to come a time where I'm going to say, look, God, come on now. I don't know what you're doing and why you're doing it. And you say everything you do for a reason. And you know what? You got to bring me out today. You got to let me know and let me see what's really going on here, because I'm not understanding. And then we got to believe in our hearts and mind that know that everything he do for the good of those that love God. So I got it in my mind that when something go wrong and something is not going the way I think that it should have went or should be going, that God is working it out for my good. And that good is coming up out of this. You see what I'm saying? We can't be getting mad at God. I'm mad at you. And yeah, we can get angry. The Bible says get angry. We can be angry, but sin not and stuff. But when I get to heaven, I got some things that me and G we got to talk about that happened down here. But I got a personal relationship. I'll be like, God, I done did this, I done did that, I done did this and that. And you know what? I said, God, you know me. Don't let them come for me again. Because if they come for Bridget again, this is what they going to get. And you going to have to forgive me. Because I'm about going to sit up in the mirror and premeditate and talk to myself for a little while and go over it and see what I'm going to say. Then when it come that time, I can't even say it. And if I say it and hurt somebody's feelings, I'm going to have to double up and go back and apologize. Because I can't sleep on that kind of mess. And even though it don't even be all my fault, I got to get it right. But we got to have a personal relationship with God and can't always depend on nobody else to pray us through nothing. The Bible say it's good for 2 or 3 to come together in his name. And he'll be a God in the midst, but sometime it ain't going to be nobody but you. And the thing about it, girl, I get excited talking about God. And the thing about it, people don't know. They look at me. I don't look like what I done been through. Because I done wet my pillow a many a nights. I done laid there and cried a many a nights. And then got up in the morning and got glammed up and walked up out of this house like ain't nothing bothering me. And then I can't, it's not pride, but I refuse to come to you and ask you to meet me for breakfast so I can tell you what happened to me and woe is me. It seems like I don't get that chance because somebody else been and called me before I get a chance to call them. And sometimes, girl, when they telling me about their problems, I'm sitting there, I be saying to myself, God, well, I got something to say too. I got some problems too. When is they gonna let me talk? But it ain't that time. So I have talked to people and counseled people, girl, and left them laughing and going on and got in my car and drove off and just driving and just began to cry. And be like, Lord Jesus, what about me? Do anybody consider my feelings? Do anybody think I go through anything? I'll be like, Lord, I hurt too. I go through too. What about me? and I got a very small circle. And I can't afford to let too many people in because I can't allow you to hurt me like that. Because, girl, when somebody hurt my feelings, this is like somebody then took my heart out and just twisted and pulling it tight as they can. And it hurts so bad. Sometimes I clench my chest and I'll be like, oh God, it hurts so bad. And God let me see things before they happen. It be like deja vu. I can see it been and already played out. When somebody then passed away, it be like I already done seen it. I felt it before it even happened. People would call me, my mama called me, Bridget, guess what? And I'd be like, I already know. But it's like people like T.D. Jakes, when I'm going through something, God will let me turn that TV on, and whatever I'm going through, I might turn it on and he preaching about it and telling me how to deal with it. Or like I said, somebody else will come along and tell me their story. And I have that. I used to have like out-of-body experiences. Sure did. And I had got to the point one time where it's scary because I could see things so clear before it happened. And I would pray and I said, Lord, I don't want this. I said, this is just too much for me. If somebody come up to me, I basically can read you before you even before I even get to know you. All I got to do is hear you give me 2 or 3 lines, and I can finish your conversation or what you gonna tell me or what you got to talk about. And that's how I know how to position myself and how to address you and approach you, because I always tell my daughter when she get disappointed, I say, you have to meet people where they are. You cannot expect for everybody to be like you, because you have a giving heart and you help people. I said, you can't expect that out of everybody. I said, because soon as they don't do what you do, I said, that's going to be the thing that's going to hurt you. I said, maybe that ain't their upbringing. That ain't where they come from. Maybe they come from a family that the parents were selfish and hogged everything or had to try to hold on to everything, and you come from, a setting where material things didn't mean that much, where you were a giving person, and then your loyalty is not going to be like everybody else. It's hard to find people that's loyal nowadays. Look at the music industry with the black people. How do they get killed? People in their own camp that they grew up with, that they said that they was going to take care of, because they like, you was with me when I didn't have nothing, so I'm bringing you along. Everybody can't ride. Everybody can't go with you. When you come up, when God has blessed you to come up, some people you just got to help and let them and be their friend and still love them and help them. But you can't take everybody with you, because everybody ain't with you. Their flesh gonna kick in. They gonna get jealous, gonna set you up, And that's going to be a done deal. It's a proven fact. Look at Judas. He walked with Jesus. He had everything it was to have. It was a guarantee. He was going to make it in the kingdom of heaven. What'd he do? Betray Jesus over 12 pieces, coins, with a kiss. He didn't point at him. He kissed him. And let the soldiers know who he was. The kiss of death. And then couldn't take it and went and hung himself. Let you know the devil is real. And the thing about it, I tell my daughter, I said, you know why so much is going on? I said, because the devil already know his destiny. He already know that Jesus didn't won this race. He already know that he coming, and he already know he hell bound. I said, so he working overtime to get done what he got to get done, because he know time is drawing near. And that's why so much is going on and so much destruction. I said, but it's God's children that need to get about their business and need to open up their eyes and see what's really going on and what's happening in the world. Because, girl, after COVID, it's like we stopped watching the real news and tuned in to YouTube. It ain't too many people that watch the real news no more. And that's why we don't know what's going on around us. People don't know we at war. People don't know it's missiles and warfare and chemical missiles and stuff like that pointed at us and about to come up out of here. We don't know what it's going to be from one morning to the next when we wake up. You know why? Because we done tuned ourselves out to the news. We went in the houses on lockdown with COVID. Made all them promises. Oh, when I come up out of this, I'm going to be with the family. And we going to have family time. We going to eat dinner together. I miss my family. I love my family. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change that. The devil was sitting up listening to all of that. And he said, you know what? I got a whole nother format for these jokers. They ain't coming out like they think they coming out. You know, people, you know, I made some promises too. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Girl, what we do? We came out worse than we was when we went in. Came out with hate. Came out depressed. Came out vengeful. Came out with that little bit of PPP money that messed a whole lot of folks up. And like that child Shanquella got killed behind because she took her loan and made herself a business and a profit, and the friend messed his over, so they was jealous of what she had. Girl, I'm telling you, can't speak all that, but I'm telling you. Oh my God, I wish I could just meet you ladies one day. I haven't heard from Fat Cat in a minute, and Denise, I talked to her, but I wish that, oh my God, I could get together with some of you women and stuff. But I said at the first of the year, I'm gonna set up an iPod where we can be on there together and talk to each other and stuff, and so the women can get to know each other so we can encourage one another, because we got to stop hating on one another, girl, and we got to start encouraging one another and let one another know. I'm in Reno, Nevada. Where you at? COVID messed a whole lot of people up. They mental state. And they came out. Folks came up out of this thing crazy. No, actually, people think it's close to Las Vegas, but Las Vegas is like 6.5 hours from me. We both gambling states. We both Nevada, but can you believe we that far apart? Look at my noodles. I didn't get to talking to you, girl, and talking about the Bible and positive stuff. I got to put my cheese on here now. Yeah. Oh, that's good, too. Girl, that's good. That's it. You're going to have to put this dish right here on one of your menus. I went on your reels and seen all them dishes. I was looking, I said, look at this girl. I said, look at these dishes. And then you was talking about your fish, and I looked, I said, sure. I said, she got this catfish cooking. That's good. Wait till I put that cheese on there, because you know I ain't going to be finished eating. I'm going to be eating about 1:30 in the morning. That's how I didn't gain this weight. I can't sit down with one big plate and just eat. I eat in portions. I can never eat a whole plate at a restaurant. I'm always putting it in a to-go box. I like to sit back and relax and just enjoy my food comfortably. And people be like, ain't you gonna get married again? So like, I be like, you don't realize I was married for 27 years and I was with a man 30-something years. I said, if God sent somebody, but I ain't going to look for nobody. Not the way these men is cutting up around here now. And then, not only that, get married, these women marrying these men and come to find out they on the down low. Either they narcissists and all this narcissist, girl, I ain't heard of no narcissist stuff till this stuff came out. I had to look it up. And then I started searching my life. I said, Lord, I said, well, I like to look good. I see it in, I'm for sure myself. Do that mean I'm a narcissist? I have to be relaxed and comfortable. You know how some people can just, like at the buffet, just go in and just be, I'll be sitting up there looking at them like this. I'll be like, dang, how they do. And sometimes I'll be like, I wish I could eat like that. But I have to be sick. And the thing about it, like, I'm so peace. I got so much peace in my life right now until I guess I'm selfish with it. I mean, I go out to dinner and stuff with somebody, but it's like I don't have room or space to bring nobody in right now. It's almost like Jesus gonna have to walk them to me because I don't have time for drama. I'm too old for that. When my ex-husband was calling me about issues he having with his wife, I said, what is wrong with y'all? Why do y'all think y'all can call me after what y'all done to me? I said, why y'all think y'all can call me? I am writing a book about y'all. And y'all calling me, what is it? God got y'all giving me more information to put in my book? I said, you knew what you was getting when you walked off into it. You walked off into it with your eyes wide open. I don't have the energy for this. I'm not even working on that kind of energy. I don't like to be frustrated and upset and stuff because I'm a happy person. I like to make people laugh. I like to have peace. It take too much time and energy to be angry and mad and walking around with your face frowned up and just mad at the world and fighting and stuff. And I told my ex-husband, I said, do you realize you are a senior citizen now? You are 58 years old and you can get your AARP card. And you and your wife is acting like this. Mm-mm. You ain't taking up my day. I ain't wasting my day and time with hours and stuff that I can't get back. Sitting up here, counseling you about the same thing. Oh, and then that's the thing too. You get people that'll come to you with the same thing over and you be like, you know what? And I get to the point where I say, you know what? We didn't talk about this. How many times? Now, I'm going to give you some tough love because I love you. What you need to do, maybe you need to check yourself. Because it ain't working here. Ain't no such thing as you keep having the same problem with everybody you run off into. You are the main factor here. If you got 3 people that you having the same problem with, then it's time for you to look at yourself. You are the problem. Because everybody ain't coming that don't know each other complaining about the same thing that's happening with you. I had to tell my son that. I said, let's get off of that. I don't side with my son, with his girlfriend when he wrong. I don't like to hear no men talking to no women any kind of way and disrespecting them and calling them out their names. And it's hard for me to hear some of these women the way they talk to some of these men. Girl, I ain't never seen so much disrespect in my life when it comes to these women, how they talk to these men. Calling them the B word, the vagina word, the P word. They got jelly backs, ain't got no backbone, ain't worth ass. I'm like, okay, but this is a man you laying up with every night, but this is the way you feel about it? And I say it in front of their friends. I tell these women, I said, stay out these men's phones. Because if they go in your purse, you gonna have a fit. Even though you ain't got nothing in it. Stop trying to take their phones. We got so many insecure women. And then popping up. Where they at? Okay, when you met him, he was in the studio making a song, right? That's where you met him at, right? You know he did music. Like LaTruth off in the bin. He in the toe. Drop it like it's low. Drop. That man sung that song out the toe. Girl, I must have fell across the bed. I said, this man sang it out of a toe. But if you met him in the studio, and you know that's how they make their money and their music, and they got a lot of women with their money and their music and how they dress. Okay, if that's how you got him and you know that's how he make his money, stop popping up at the studio tripping out and going off, okay? If he going out with the boys and he at the bar, don't be sliding up in there with no dirty house shoes, with no bonnet on, and he's sitting next to a woman. I knew it. I knew you was gonna be here, and I knew you was gonna. Who is this to be sitting next to you? Who are you? Do you know I'm his woman? Do you know who I am? Tell her who I. Oh, somebody is fixed to be drugged. Somebody fixed to be drugged, and then start cussing his friends out. But then when it's time for you to have girls' night, you at the strip club too, and you making it rain on somebody else's woman. Hold on. Girl, we got more women going to the strip club now than we got men. More women going to the strip club now than men is. They done took the man's place. And I hate to see a good man that's been raised right and raised by his grandmama or somebody, or mama, and raised to work and stuff like that, and then get one of these women that's in the fast lane in the street and just tear them down because they figure that they soft-spoken and they weak and stuff like that. No, it's just how they was raised. If a man ain't calling you a B or hitting you upside the head and stuff like that, don't mean he weak. It mean he respect you. He love you. And he was raised in a loving home. But it's women out there that don't know how to handle that kind of man, so they end up tearing that man down and making him something that he's not. And he end up saying, you know what, this is how I have to be in order to survive out here. I have to be roughneck, and I have to, act like somebody that I'm not. And then you mess them up, and when the next woman come along that's good for them, you already done tore them down and tore their spirits and stuff down and broke that man down. And the next woman that come along that's a good woman that would be a good wife, you done messed him up for her. It's sad. It's really sad. This world is so backwards and twisted up until it ain't even funny. Our priorities is messed up. I guess I'm gonna put my noodles off in here. Look, y'all, I started off cooking noodles, I think, almost an hour ago. And what I'm going to do is, let me wash my hands. Because my movie is getting ready to come on. So I'm getting ready to get off of here. But Jay, I enjoyed talking to you. Girl, we got to talk again. Look at all that cheese I'm putting on there. I enjoy talking to you. My movie is getting ready to come on. And I'm finna to relax and enjoy this little dish I done made up. And all my people that's in the bushes, I just want y'all to know I love y'all. And I appreciate y'all when they showed me them numbers today, because today is my 1 year anniversary. And I seen that 1.6 million. Oh my God. Y'all please keep on pushing like on the way in, like Peach McIntosh say, like you like me on the way in, like me on the way out, like you like. See, that's what help you, the likes. Jays, you got to get your channel going with your food, girl. And then the subscribers that I have and stuff, when I start being more consistent and stuff like that, we could share subscribers. And anybody else on my page that's trying to grow a channel, we can use each other's subscribers, whatever y'all trying to do. I done told y'all, when I get monetized, if you selling something, we can put it on my page until you get yours started. I don't mind. I just want everybody to succeed. Meta is giving away money, okay? And you ain't even got to come out your house. It's so many people that need somebody to talk to or somebody to listen to and somebody positive to speak positivity in life into them. And it's not enough of it on YouTube, and we need y'all to come on. Get on board. Get on board, 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 get on board. Can't do too much jumping around because I ain't got nothing to hold me down at the top. Get on board, get on board, get on board, get on board. But I'm getting ready to get out of here. But I just want to tell you guys I appreciate y'all for sticking in there with me, hanging in there. Denise, I miss you on tonight. Fat Cat, I miss you on tonight. Somebody, I am somebody. Aaliyah, all my A1s, day ones, all y'all, I love you. And it's because of Jesus in y'all that I'm getting ready to be monetized. And it showed me my numbers, so I meet the qualifications everywhere else. I had, if y'all notice, I had to take down a lot of the truth videos because they said that when I went for monetization, however you said the last time, they denied me because I had too many of their videos up and I hadn't edited them. So what I did was end up taking them down. And so that's why you're not going to see as many of their videos. So please go and watch mine and bring those numbers up. And the guy that you see with the red scarf on his neck, with the suit on, with the red bottoms, that clean joker, that's my brother. That's my brother. I love him too. That's Michael Moe. He be clean. And I did a little skit with him. Y'all go and watch it. I got a couple of more videos as him, but I got to put some music with it. So go and watch my videos. But yeah, I took quite a few of their videos down, except for the ones that had the high numbers on them. But I'll be back on here probably tomorrow. I don't like to give y'all no time because it seems like when I give y'all time, I can't never make it. And I don't want y'all to think I'm no liar. I just don't be on time. So I just want to let y'all know I love y'all. And it's because of y'all that I'm here. And I appreciate you. And I thank you. I really do. So I just want to say good night to everybody. Let you know that I love you guys. I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for you. A blessed New Year's. Oh yeah, and y'all know. Look on the community wall, 20 Mile. The one that wanted to do the interview with me that Brianna did the first video with before she got with Truth. Remember? She did that video with him in the car driving. I never did do the video. I never did do the interview with him because he said he had so much to say and so much to tell. So I didn't know, what was going to come out of that. And I know kids was involved. But he's reaching out for prayer because he got a really, really young nephew that he don't know what happened, but this child shot up in a crowd or something like that, and he's in jail, and he looking at some serious charges, and we don't know what happened. We don't know the ins and outs, but he wrote on the channel, he asking for prayer. So just pray for him, his nephew, because we don't know what happened. So I'm asking you guys to pray for his family, because the devil is busy nowadays. So, yeah. And pray for me as I pray for you, and y'all know I always do. And I want y'all to know I love you. God be with you. Peace. Pink hearts. Love you. Love you, Jays.